Okay, so I had cracked the Father's Day joke this morning. So, where the men was at. You know that you couldn't get in contact with me. I don't even want to be bothered today. Did nobody give me nothing? His baby mama did. She gave us pussy too.
100%.
So yeah.
100%.
But my name is Eva Darling. I'm like this on the south side of Chicago, but that's not the point of the podcast. It's to give unsolicited advice and tell you things you absolutely don't need to know. Okay, back to the point of the video of me saying about with casual sex, you would be okay with abortion too. Mm-hmm. Understanding sex at this big grown ass age. I mean, I'm 32. I don't know how old everybody else is, but we understand that regardless of birth control and other precautionary measures, condoms, sex still comes with the territory of pregnancy.
Yeah, facts.
With that being said, that's also not a sign from God.
Right.
It's just the fact that this comes with the territory. We do have preventative methods, but they are not 100%. We know nothing is 100%. Right. If that man got a condom on, he might also need to pull out. Also, y'all don't even read all of the directions on some of the condoms, from lambskin to non-latex. Some of these condoms also make you more susceptible to pregnancy or STDs. But also, y'all ain't read that shit neither. Right. And also, I want to say this, because the women comment, condoms, don't nobody this and I know y'all ain't talking, y'all got kids with niggas y'all ain't with.
Exactly.
I swear to God.
Exactly.
Condoms.
That's what.
You don't even use them.
The craziest shit is it be the women that don't be wanting to wear condoms. So.
That be said, that why are we talking about condoms right now? And y'all know y'all don't use them because y'all got kids. And I think that people confuse, they don't understand what casual is. A lot of people are in casual situations and they have children out of casual situations. Right. Y'all sit there with these men, y'all ain't established no guidelines, no future. Y'all ain't talked about engagement, marriage. Y'all ain't been doing nothing but consistently or inconsistently sleeping together for a period of time. And you feel like, oh, okay, at this point, it's fine to have unprotected sex or it's fine to have a kid by him. Like, literally, you just started calling this dude your man.
I've been fucking him so long, I might as well have a kid with him.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Y'all calling this man your man just because he be with you every day. He never actually committed to you. He never actually said, I want you to be my woman. You're the woman I want to be with.
Right, right.
Y'all just been fucking with each other.
Right, right. I think people like and living in some fantasy where I just had to reply to one of the comments. The girl was like, "That's called careless sex." I'm like, let's be real. This is the world we're living in, not the perfect world. People, if you having sex with a person for 1-2 years, it's gonna be some times you're not gonna wear a condom. It's gonna be some times like that's just what it comes down to. Like if you could judge them all you want, you could pass whatever judgment, but this
I don't feel like anybody should have been passing judgment on that because I went on their pages.
Yeah, no.
I went on their pages. One of them that said something made a something about her baby daddy not being around because y'all was probably having casual sex.
Yeah.
And you just decided to keep the kid.
Yeah.
Some men won't tell you to get an abortion, but that don't mean he wants the kid.
Right.
But also it's like, I mean, as much as people want to be like, well, you shouldn't be having sex or this, that, and the other if you don't want children. I think it's the urges of the body. It's a lot of men and women that both don't want to have children. But we see what happens when you do force people in a situation. And then it's like it's the easiest way to decenter yourself from the center of your life and then be concerned with other people. Now you're concerned about somebody being an inconsistent father or inconsistent parent or inconsistent mother, because men do it too. You get what I'm saying? Get women pregnant that said they ain't want kids, and then they like, you supposed to be a mother, this, and the other. She never wanted to be a mother, though. She did this because you kind of made it seem like, oh, it's going to be better than you expected, and it was exactly what she expected and the reason she didn't want to do it. And it's the same with dads. Like, I didn't want to do this, but here I am. And now you got all these expectations of me that I was never even living up to as the person you was sleeping with.
Exactly, and that's what be blowing me. Women be expecting a nigga to change and be this better father. He was an inconsistent lover to you.
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't even, he didn't even remember your birthday. He didn't buy you a Christmas gift. He didn't reach out when you was going through shit. Like, he didn't even know the signs to when you was going through depression or shit like that. Like, he saw your light bill was finna get cut off and he could have went half with you on it and didn't even do that. Like y'all didn't see none of this before y'all had the baby, and then y'all act like The
Yeah.
baby
And
is
then all of a
going.
sudden the baby is supposed to be it's your own flesh and blood. Some people don't care though. They might be inconsistent in their siblings' lives and their
Yeah.
parents' lives. Like that's not how.
Now, granted, the kids do grow some niggas up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but if
Like,
I have a conversation with a man and he tells me in the gate that he does not want children, at that point it's my decision if I even want to sleep with him.
mm-hmm.
Because I understand that if I sleep with him, this now comes with the territory of me possibly getting pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
And if I get pregnant, I know for a fact this man has already told me he does not want to have children.
Right. Right.
He did not say he don't want to sleep with women. He said he don't want to have children. Now you can sit there and you can play the game of trying this, then the other. You can have a baby. He might be a part of the child's life, but I think a lot of times, like I said before, having kids by me that don't want kids sometimes is performative to me.
It is.
Because what am I trying to do? Demonstrate that I can be a good mom?
Yeah.
I mean, unless I just like overly feel like, unless something presents itself that's preventing you from aborting a child, you get what I'm saying? We understand that abortion is also not a thing in every state anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and some people are not going to risk their freedom to travel to a different state to try to abort the child and stuff like that. I don't feel like women should in those situations. And I do understand those men that saying they don't want to have children. Those men that live in those states, y'all know, first of all, y'all don't have the option anyway of abortion, let alone y'all know the option is completely off the table for the woman as well in those states.
Right.
So I don't really know what you thought was going to come of that. And also if it's like your health is an option, or you know that it's a chance that you might not be able to have more children, you know what I'm saying? And you wanted to create a legacy for yourself. You know, it's just a lot that comes with that mentally when, you know, are you prepared for single parenthood?
Right. Right.
And it's like, and if you is, and if you ain't gonna get no fuck, because some people that don't get no fuck, like, shit, this is my
You
baby.
might be prepared for single parenthood, but your child is never prepared to only have one parent.
But it's like, if you can make, I feel like, I'm not against single parenthood when it comes to just the father solely having it or the mother solely having a child, especially if you can make the child's life peaceful. That's just the most part. It's like, I understand that when they grow older, they are going to have questions. They may even try to look for this person, and you know what I'm saying? So, but it's also like, are you stable enough to mentally endure having to care for another individual all on your own?
Right.
And that's like more of the, you know, without, you know, blaming the other party, even though, I mean, they are 50% responsible, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to the child, but with being able to move forward and not also holding the child to the fire for, you know, their parent not being there. Like, are you able to stand in that fire of single parenthood?
Parenting without resentment too. You know what I'm saying? Like, it might be some niggas out here who step up to the plate, but it be resentment too, because it's like, I really did not want this child. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be like, I'm gonna be a man, I'm gonna do what I gotta do, but it'd be some parenting with resentment too. Like,
and then sometimes I feel like don't nobody want the damn kid. I don't know. I feel like that, like, don't nobody want the kid for real. Like, it don't be about the kid. Like, are you thinking in a moment like you want the situation or something? Because hell no. The way these kids, because like, I don't know. I don't.
I just talked to this girl last week, one of my homegirls, and she was venting to me about a guy that she's been dating for like a couple of years. Like, she know his family, and she was like breaking down to me everything that she had done for him. Like, she threw him a surprise birthday party. She always remember him on Father's Day, his birthday, Christmas. You know, she do random nice shit for the nigga.
I told the women to stop remembering me.
She stopped. She's had him. He's the only man that's been around her child. Her child is 10, and the only man that's been around her is her father and this dude. And she was telling me that she considered she looked at him like he was gonna be her husband. Like, she felt like she changed for him. She softened up. Like, she not really like affectionate person or like cater to a man type woman, but she was like that with him. And she's like, I really felt like he was supposed to be my husband, but they fell out about something, and he hasn't reached out to her since they fell out, for one. And I was like, that's a red flag. If a nigga not chasing you down the street when you leave, that's a red flag off that. And you saying that you thought he was your husband. So then I start asking her, like, what is it about him that make you feel that way? Like, you know, she was like, well, we never argue and all of that. And I was like, well, y'all not arguing don't necessarily mean y'all communicate well. It just means he might literally don't care. Like niggas don't argue.
Yeah,
with
that's
women.
why. Yeah.
Like sometimes niggas don't argue with you because they genuinely
Yeah, it's
don't
like
care.
especially like if he just let you leave.
Yeah, and then he let you leave, and then I was asking her like, you know, what special shit do y'all do together and shit like that. You know, of course they got they movie time and shit like that, but she was telling me that this man never bought her a birthday present, never bought her a Christmas present, didn't say Happy Valentine's Day to her. Don't even say it. She was like, I don't even celebrate Valentine's Day, but it would have been nice to just get
Why
a
don't you celebrate Valentine's Day?
Happy Valentine's Day. I don't know. She just said she
You
not
don't
that
celebrate
type of
Happy
woman.
Valentine's Day because you never been celebrated on Valentine's Day. Sometimes it be like as simple as that. Like, you know, like it's like
That's
I'm not gonna
literally-
celebrate it, so I won't be disappointed.
Exactly. And I
So
think
I'm not gonna want what I feel like I can't have.
And I think that's what it is. I think she probably never been celebrated, or the niggas that have tried to celebrate her, she didn't like them or whatever. So she just never. She wasn't.
She don't like this man either.
She like him. He don't like her.
No. She don't like him either. It's just the fact that like, cause she don't know. You never know if you like a person unless the person is showing you that they like you back. I do not feel like you know if you like a person unless the person has shown you that they like you back. If they are being resistant, avoidant, and stuff like that, at that point, that could just be strictly your ego in a way. Like you just chasing that person down the street because I'm trying to get you to open up to me.
Yeah.
It's more of a task. It's like a job. It's like you playing a video game. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to get to the last level. Like that's what it is in that moment. Until that person opens up and is raw with you, is real with you, actually able to have a conversation with you, then you don't know if you like that person.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah.
I'm guessing they pretty open with each other, but I just think certain things I just
like it's like he would have to get to the point that he's celebrating Valentine's Day with her, getting her gifts on her birthday, getting her little what's like. Then you will know if you actually like this person, you know, like because it's able to break down that exterior. Like I'm actually able to get a clearer vision of who this person is. Because right now she just stuck in autopilot. I have to show you how much I like you so that you can open up and want to be with me.
Yeah. It's like it's damn near like she like being treated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like he treating her.
It's a challenge.
And she enjoying it. And it's like she trying to win him over. And that's how I feel. And that's what I told her. Like, I don't think that ain't your husband.
Yeah, she don't
your husband is gonna consider you. Your husband not gonna let you walk out his life. Like, that's not your husband. You thinking that's your husband because he make you feel some type of way to something that these other niggas ain't made you feel. But that's not your husband though. Like, so like I was trying to get it through her head, like that don't sound healthy at all.
Yeah, but it's like it have to as long as he ain't fucking with her, she gonna be wanting to fuck with him.
Yeah, for sure.
She gonna be wanting to fuck with him.
For sure, because all she's sitting up doing is thinking like, why he ain't calling me?
Yeah, why he don't like me?
Like he's fucking somebody else.
Yeah.
You just cleared up some space for him.
You just a pussy.
Like, it is what it is.
You just a pussy, and you just really some pussy. Like you ain't even like the good pussy of the pussies. Like you just some pussy. Like
there's been some women that I just was fucking, but I still got
because it was like, damn, that shit kind of good. I kind of don't want to stop fucking her right now. Like,
and I want to fuck on her birthday. Like I damn near want to fuck on her birthday. So I'm gonna get her something.
Yeah, like you know, like dang, seem like she ain't fucking with me right now. Well, I do want some of that pussy some more, so I'm gonna act right for 2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the fact that he not.
Yeah, I don't know. I just told her like, yeah, he ain't stubborn. He ain't nonchalant. He just not on that.
And it probably be weird stuff. People always be saying like weird stuff like, okay, he not fucking with me, but he watching my story.
I got a line in one of my songs. It's a toxic ass song I wrote a while ago, and I said, I might ignore your text because it might be too much pressure, but I still check your story so you can feel my presence. Like that's how niggas be. That's how toxic people be in general. Like,
and this is why you getting the fuck up off my page. Yeah. Like I do not, man, escort nobody off my page. Like you getting escorted.
Especially since Instagram got that feature now that you can make people unfollow you. Did you know that?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I can unfollow you and then you can unfollow me too.
Yeah, I didn't know that you can make.
But I don't do that, so I block people because you can just follow me back because my page is not public. So I don't like that, so you actually can block.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's a fact, though. Like, niggas will check your story just to make you...
Yeah, check your story. And they also sometimes check your page just to see, like, if you cut them off, they want to see how cut off are they. Like,
man, I want to see if some of these memes apply to me, too. Like, you know. Like, I had a motherfucker so frustrated at me one time for doing that, like, just watching her story and not texting her and shit. She ended up coming through my shit, yelling and shit. Why the fuck you keep watching my story? What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, bro,
I'm watching your story and like you. Like, you look cute.
Like, I don't want to fuck with you no more, but I still watch your story. You still
yeah,
cute.
see, that's the thing. That I can't do that.
Right. You still cute.
We not fucking with each other. Get up on my story.
Right.
Like, I would rather. And also, sometimes when I remove people from social media, it's also like, if I cross your man, I want to just cross your man. I don't want to cross your man because you crossed my story.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like, if I cross your man, you reach out, cool, I cross your man. But like, I don't want to be like, hey, look, these are the deal. And also, I want to say this, men be so far in their fucking ego. So this dude asked me for my number or whatever like that, whatever. And I was like, I don't know, but he had an Android phone, I think. And I don't want to sound like that person, but I'm that person. So that kind of was like, yuck. But it's not even just that. You, after that, whatever like that, he texted me this and the other. And he was like, I was going to ask you out for a drink. I'm like, I've been sober for 3 years. So he's like, oh, I don't want to fuck that up. Do not think that highly of yourself. What you think you the only nigga in the last 3 years that motherfucker approached me and asked me out for a drink?
Right.
You think what? You just that persuasive or shit like that? Like, you gonna be like, you know, I can't take a shot. You know how many times men have asked me, you can't have one shot, you can't have one drink. I mean, what's it gonna do and shit like that? I don't know what it would do, but I just don't want to do it. Like, I don't want to do it more since you're wanting me to do it.
Exactly. Like, niggas who be like pressuring women to get inebriated, I always don't trust them niggas.
Yeah, like, why do you need me drunk? Like, you just no. When I say he had just met me,
he wants your inhibitions down so you can say yes more.
Yeah, you just had met me. How you want me to get drunk already?
Because he probably alcoholic and he probably don't feel comfortable if he not drunk, so he don't.
It's Monday. This just happened.
Oh wow, that's funny.
I'm trying to see what fucking day of the week it is. Let's have a drink. It's Monday at noon.
Right.
I don't like.
That's funny as hell.
What the fuck is going on?
That's hilarious.
Oh hell no.
But yeah.
Introduction. Yeah, let's get drunk.
Right. That's bad. That's how people be connecting though.
Yeah, I'm okay. I had this conversation. I think, did I say about this conversation? Because when did this happen? No, because I went over there on Tuesday. Okay, so I had this conversation. First of all, the conversation had consisted of a lot of things, stuff like that. However, I think that it is confusing. Like, the women and the men are confused of what the qualities are to date people. And I think I realized I'm also confused too in the middle of it. So basically, we in the shop, whatever like that, we're talking, not in the shop I work at, I was in another shop. So we talking and stuff like that, and the man here asked me if you dealing with a dude and y'all living in your own place and stuff like that, is he required to pay your bills? I said, no, he's not required to pay my bills. But, I mean, I don't require that. So he's like, you shouldn't be dealing with no dude on an intimate level and I require him to pay bills. And it's like, now I'm confused and my head kind of hurting because y'all saying that, so which one is it? So y'all saying that y'all don't want the women to ask y'all for money for their bills because those are your bills and we live in separate households, which I feel like actually does make sense to me. You get what I'm saying? I'm fine with gifts if you want to gift things, stuff like that. I had asked, you know, sometimes he'll pay my rent, sometimes he'll pay a couple of bills, stuff like that. You know, that's just what he wanted to do for me. You know, but you're not required to do that because we live in separate houses. We have not talked about engagement. We have not talked about a marriage. We are in a relationship, which is a verbal contract. I mean, just like an engagement is, but we're living separately. We're establishing, do we actually like each other to do this for a lifetime? So it's like, I would think more so once it came to the offer of engagement and marriage or living together at that point, you will offer me things like, you know, this is what I can offer, you know, for you to want to be my wife or something like that. But like before then, it's like, you know, I feel like relationships is kind of casual sex to a certain extent, but you know, that's whatever. But it's like, I don't think that money has to be involved at that point. And then it was kind of like, the things he kind of said was kind of too much for me to agree with. Cause it was like, okay, like, cause like you do hair, so you can be the barber and then it's like, y'all can establish a way to make money together. I don't want to establish a way to make money together before I know if I want to spend my life with this person. because I still feel like that's friendship. Like I could be a friends with this person, we can make money together. But I'm also one of the people that I do not want to like get my bread where I gotta get my ass at. I don't want to do that neither.
Yeah.
So like I feel like we can. I mean, I understand like you get a marriage, it will be assets that y'all might have together. I mean, whether we get a property or we get a business later on down the line or something like that, a cafe or whatever. I want a cafe. That's the reason I said that.
Right.
But a cafe or something. But like, just like in the door, yeah, let's get this money together. I don't want to do that. Like you do what you're doing, and then I do what I do, and then we figure out if we actually work together. Like if our separate individuals actually could work together.
Yeah. Yeah. And
like without combining ourselves so soon.
Yeah, a lot of people don't have that mindset to be like, financial partners necessarily with their partner or business partners or whatever with their partner. I think something like that does have to come naturally. And I also feel like in order for a relationship and a business relationship to work, it gotta be two separate entities. Like either y'all gonna start as business and it grows into a romantic relationship, or y'all gonna start as romance and just let it naturally grow into business. But it gotta be so that y'all not codependent on each other, or one is not using the other as a crutch, or I'm in this because I need you for this. Like right now, fucking I got felonies. When I get my business, I would need a woman to put it in her name. You know what I'm saying? If I was to open up like a car wash or something like that, I would need that. I don't want to have to need that though. I would rather me be able to do that, get my felony expunged, get my credit right, do it on my own, you do it on your own, and then we figure out if it come together naturally. I think that's the best way to do it, because otherwise you end up using that person as a crutch, or when the dynamics of that relationship change, the dynamics of everything change.
Yeah, and it's like it's like why would I just instantly lock in financially with a person that I'm attracted to when I know I'm here for attraction?
Yeah.
And it's just like, can we get to know each other and see if we are even the same business minded? Like just because you like I do hair, and just because you're able to stay financially stable, that does not mean we're the same business minded. We will operate a business the same. Yeah. So it's like that's where the conflict comes into play. Like it's like I don't think people understand how long it could take to know a person, to actually get to know a person, or if I could be with this person, or if these things are eliminated, can we still deal with each other, or we just tolerating each other?
Exactly, and that's my thing. It's like when it comes to that business shit too, it's so much shit to take into account. Like you got to see how a person spends their money and everything. Like just because a person got money don't mean that they can run a business too, because there's so much overhead when it comes to that shit. You gotta know a lot about a person, like what they value, what's their purpose in life, shit like that. And it's like if you starting a business because you feel like this show purpose in life, and they starting a business because they want to make some money, y'all already on two different levels.
We on two different pages, because if it's about the money, the way I operate my business is it's about the people. You know what I'm saying? I like the people. Of course, everybody like money, but it's like I like the people. So when you like the people, it's kind of like it's easier to do your job because it's easier for me to show up for you because I'm showing up for y'all. Because should I fuck with you? Okay, cool, whatever, like that. And it's like, but also when you do that, is that money isn't always there when you show up for the people. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to show up. When your client saying that they're on hard times and they can't, they get job interview and they need their head or something like that. Like you work with the people. It's not like, oh shit, like I can't fuck with you shit. You ain't got nothing for me, whatever like that. And like that's still for you.
Yeah.
Because you decided to be there. But I understand everybody ain't gonna run their business like that. Some people were strictly business, strictly money. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, like I heard it was this one style. It's like you got to pay her before you even hit the door. And it's like I don't give a fuck if my clients tell me when they get to the crib, or they tell me hours later, or whatever the fuck, like shit. I don't think there ain't nobody gonna pay me my bread.
Right.
Shit, I don't know when your check hit.
I'm the same way. And like, I've had business partners who like they strict, like they don't play that. Like they don't want to get like I'm gonna get a discount. I'm gonna be the nigga that's gonna stay a little extra for a motherfucker. I got people that be like, hell no.
Yeah, be like, nope.
We need to charge this. And even if we ain't never did this type of media before, they know we need to charge this. And it's like, nigga, I ain't never even done this before. I'll give them a discount based on that.
That's what we charging.
Exactly. So, running a business with a motherfucker, especially somebody you romantically involved with.
And then it's like, I think people this is how people attach themselves to situations and then you find out you don't like the person and you attach to the person. You get the combining money, you get the combining living situations, you get to having children. Now all of a sudden you locked in with a motherfucker you hate.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what people don't be seeing.
Yeah, like get to spend some time. Spend about 2 years, 3 years.
Yeah.
Get to know the person.
Yeah.
Get to know the person. I swear, like, it's okay if you get to know that person for 2-3 years before you decide you want to be at their career, before you decide that you want to have kids with them, before you decide you want to get money with them. It's okay to get to know them.
Exactly.
It's okay to occasionally go out on dates. It's okay to spend weeks apart, to spend days apart, and just keep knowing each other. Keep doing what you need to do with your life. And see if y'all can still, because it's life. Think about 2-3 years and how much life can change. And if you can still emotionally and physically like this person, because physically shit can change a lot too.
Fact. And
emotionally and mentally a lot change 3 years. Like,
fact.
So I really fuck with this person the way I say I do. Instead of 3 years, y'all done got a career together, had 2 kids together and shit like that.
Now y'all too invested in each other that y'all can't spread apart.
Y'all can't spread apart.
Like,
y'all ain't even got time to, y'all don't even have time to be romantic. Y'all don't even have time no more to just love each other freely. All of that is out the window.
So it's out the window. I went through that in my last relationship.
Y'all don't even have time to have fun with sex and, just, lounge around with each other, and talk about complete nothingness. Like, everything now holds so much intensity. Yeah. Like, y'all not able to even be whimsical together no fucking more because we decided to be so serious so fast. Now it's draining. Yeah. Right. Like, this is not a safe space.
Right. Man, I do not miss them days. I do not miss them days at all.
Like, damn, every time we sit down, we gotta talk about some money.
Yep. I feel like that's what I'm going through right now, too. Like, not really, like, it's really mostly money shit. It's tight right now. Like, it's tight, and it takes the romance out of shit when you gotta focus on finance.
It does. And that's the reason that I said that. And that's the reason that I said that I don't hold financial obligation. And I do understand that a lot of, we live in different times. And it's like, if I'm going to catch up with the times, I'm going to say, I'm going to be realistic about society. No, I don't be requiring men that I've slept with I like dates and flowers and stuff like that. Especially when we're in the stage of just dating, get to know each other, stuff like that. But it's like, also, you don't have to include casual sex. There's been times that casual sex has been included. There's been times casual sex hasn't been included. But behind that, I might play with you like, oh, can I have $20? Some shit like that, some goofy ass shit. But no, I'm not going to be like, you need to pay my gas bill, or you need to do this, or you need to do that. But it's like, if you are looking for that seriousness, then you need to restrain from having casual sex and make sure that that's on the table first. The issue is going to be there is that you're sleeping with people and then requiring what you didn't for you to first get in the bed.
Exactly. You add new requirements. You change your shit up.
So now you want to leave him alone because he's not going to pay your bills, but he never said that he was going to pay your bills. You just thought that bills came with the fact that he was going to fuck, and he just thought he was going to fuck.
You thought because this nigga had money and you gave him some pussy that he was going to come up off that money, and that is not the case. Niggas who got money, their money is obligated to what it's obligated to. They business, they kids, the woman they actually give a fuck about, they homies in jail, they mama. Like, they ain't trying to add you to that list of obligations. They actually just want to fuck. And they actually want one relationship where they don't have to spend no money. You don't even know. So you thinking that you finna get added to the list of priorities and bills, and niggas really looking for an outlet where they don't have to spend no money. I just want to be a nigga with a little bit of paper that get some pussy. And they be getting misconstrued.
Yeah, and it's like also I don't be wanting to spend no money sometimes. So with that being said, that's another reason why I don't ask for that, because financial obligation comes on both ends when you get into a relationship. Regardless of, I understand I ain't gonna pay the nigga bills and nothing like that, but we're talking about the fact that, like, if I'm dating a dude that's a father, then I gotta get you something for Father's Day. Or your birthday come around, now I gotta get you a birthday gift. Now Christmas came around, now I gotta get you a gift. Now we gotta take it off for Sweetest Day. Because now it's a financial obligation. Because I said that, I want you to do this, that, and the other for me. So I have to supply that too.
Facts. But a lot of women don't think they have to supply that too.
You definitely got to supply that.
But I definitely got to supply that. You are going to. It's not. It really comes back down to a person like you or not. Because a person that like you, if they're able to, they're going to.
Yeah.
That's just how I see it.
Because it's like, birthday, I mean, you ain't got to go. I mean, even if I'm, I be trying not to. Because it's like, if I do stuff for people when you're in the casual stage, it's like I can do it if I want to.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you put yourself into this is an obligation,
relationship is obligation.
I ain't have to do it.
Fact. But I just be feeling like.
And sometimes I be stingy.
Even with even with the casual shit though, man, it just really depends on our relationship. Like I still be feeling I think that's my problem though. I be feeling obligated to shit that I shouldn't sometimes. I think that's a big part of my issue. I be feeling obligated to do shit when I really don't have to. Like I be looking at some of my situationships back in over the times, and there's been women that I started talking to in January, and I still lace them on Valentine's Day. Like I just started talking to her a month ago, but I felt obligated to do that for some reason. Like I don't know why that is. I gotta get over that. I don't know if that's some people pleasing shit or what, but I think I gotta get out of that kind of.
Yeah, I think it'd be like people pleasing, because.
Yeah, I be tweaking with that. Like even Tiffany, I had just started talking to her, and I ain't gonna say I laced her for Valentine's Day, but like I bought her like a Pandora and took her out, and I had just started talking to her. Like
I'm about to say, but I think it's like some people like they show people that they like them, and that's the way they're showing.
Yeah, fact.
Yeah, so it's like everybody different.
Yeah,
so
but I don't mind if I got it. I really don't mind buying no gifts though and shit like that. It's only when I don't have it and even when I don't have it, I figure out a way to do something nice for a motherfucker though. Still, like that's why I feel like if somebody like you, they gonna figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So all these niggas complaining about not getting Father's Day gifts. That's a bad sign, my boy.
Yeah, because I don't know what's going on.
She just don't like you.
Yeah, or like she ain't even, well, if that ain't your Father's Day, the only time I really did some Father's Day is like my ex, we went to New Orleans. And I had paid for the whole trip, so it wasn't like, you book your flight, everyone. No, I paid for the whole trip, flights, hotel stay, everything while we was there. I mean, but he's great dad. And we also had an amazing time. Like, people going on trips and don't be having, we had a great time. One of my best times in New Orleans. Absolutely great time. Outside of that, I think it was one guy I had about him to my wedding. About my wedding. I had just started talking to him though. I had started talking to him for Father's Day. Oh, okay. I had started talking to him in May. He was a heavy drinker, so I think it was either 1 or 2 bottles of my wedding. And I felt like that was probably 1 bottle. And I felt like that was
decent.
Yeah, like
that was decent.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm definitely gonna do something for you if I like you.
Yeah. Other than that, like my baby daddy, I make sure that I get him something that's child friendly that Ivy could give him or whatever like that. But like I wouldn't give him a gift per se. Like I tell him Happy Father's Day, and you appreciate it and stuff like that. But like all of like he's a married man, so I feel like that's inappropriate. Like
yeah, I mean,
I would get her something for Mother's Day though, but I think that's like because it's like what would I get you?
My baby mama do be buying me nice gifts though. Like I ain't gonna lie, for my birthday she bought me a fucking air fryer. But I think that was my kids. Like I seen me and my son Cash App's linked. So I seen my son spend $60 on Cash App right before my birthday. And I'm like, what the fuck did he just buy? And it was his money. I think she put the rest on. The air fryer was like $80 when I looked it up. So she probably put the last like $25 on it. But it was a nice gift. And my girl was looking like, the fuck? And I'm like, I had to show her my son Cash App. Like, my son bought that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But she does get me nice gifts. Like 1 year this beard oil that she bought me 4 years ago, I still use. Like I keep buying it for myself now. Like she did give me that 1 year. It was like beard oil and moisturizer and all this shit. It was nice. It was a nice little brand. But she do be getting me nice shit, and I do be thinking like, if I was to get married, how would my wife feel about that? She probably would be like, that's
I mean, but if y'all had that type of relationship, y'all had that type of relationship. But I don't feel like me and my baby really got that type of relationship. Like it's like we just more of a text each other, Happy Mother's Day, I appreciate you, or Happy Father's Day, I appreciate you. And just kind of leave it there. Like, just make sure that the kid, like, he made sure, like, Ivy did whatever, gave it to me. Like... Yeah.
But it'd be cool, though. It'd be cool for the most
part. But them fathers that wouldn't answer the phone for y'all yesterday, they was fucking their baby mamas.
Absolutely.
Through the flow.
Absolutely.
Through the flow.
Absolutely. My baby mama definitely took me out to eat.
Yeah. Like, what else would they be?
And motherfuckers asking, what you doing today? What you think I'm doing today?
I'm doing it.
Kids.
I'm actually doing
One
what got me these
bitches
kids.
taking me out. What the fuck?
Yeah, like.
Don't be delusional. What
I ain't do nothing for Father's Day. Cause it was raining outside. I would have been outside with the fathers.
I bet you would have. Shit.
Yeah, like, cause shit.
Y'all had y'all clothes laid out.
Yeah, they was all, fathers be all friendly and shit. People daddies be friendly. Like, fatherhood is different than motherhood. Like, it's crazy how how many people celebrate Mother's Day and like love Mother's Day so bad. But the father be the one that's not the chaos.
Mm-hmm.
Like, your mama got attitude all the time, always, like, get out of my room, I'm laying down right now, stop hanging out, you know what I'm saying? Daddy be cool as hell.
That's what my kids just said.
Father's Day be smooth as hell. Father's Day a smooth-ass day. Yeah. You go to the restaurant, I feel sorry for them servers on Mother's Day.
Mother's Day the worst.
Complaining.
The worst.
Complaining.
The worst. And then
Father's Day, everybody cool, ain't no big problem,
Yeah, ordering something simple. Mother's Day, they won't. Look, I used to I used to be a restaurant manager, so Mother's Day and Valentine's Day, the busiest 2 days of the year. Mother's Day, we get the worst complaints on Mother's Day. Everything is simple.
Yeah, I know my mama part of them.
This not seasoned enough. This too salty. This ain't right. You gotta roll out the red carpet for these ladies. They not paying shit, and they fucking sons don't be tipping. You give my mama the whole menu. They come in there and order the whole menu for their mama, and they mama sending that shit back. They mama is in there irritated. Like, Mother's Day be hectic. Not only is it busy, but you got so many comps.
It's like Father's Day be cool. They just want to grill their food and kind of like go ahead and listen to music, smoke some guys. Like, Father's Day is simple.
Right.
It's even simple on the gift giving. Like, you can just give your daddy a sky cologne to go about your business.
Mm-hmm.
Your mother absolutely is not like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but the rain was disappointing. But at least it didn't rain on Juneteenth.
Yeah, Juneteenth was lit.
Yeah, Juneteenth.
I was in the house, but it was lit for everybody.
I went to the club. It was my little sister's birthday. Let me tell you, they had a tab in that bitch. Like, when I say they was shaking so much ass, I was so proud. First of all, I was 23. I wasn't this time, I was 23 though.
Right.
Y'all tearing this bitch up. You get what I'm saying? Like, oh, it was so good. Like, this is good. This is good. Like, they was acting a fool and everything. They wasn't even like, they just acting a fool and it was just about them. It was like them and they homegirls. Like, it was her homegirls. Like, they ain't paying attention to no niggas. All niggas come on there because they all shake hands. They on top of their head shake hands. Like, wig still intact, lace still on, all that shit. This is great. This is great. Oh. It was a time. My homegirls talking about, I'll put her up and her homegirls against any group in Chicago. Shit, they killing all these hoes. That was a time. I was really proud to see that it was actually fun going on in the club. Like, it wasn't a bunch of standing around taking pictures, this, that, and the other. Like, it was literally like every song that came on, every song. They ain't sit down the whole night. Yeah, every fucking song. They tearing this bitch up.
Hey, that was how this club was. I filmed that last week. It was this group of girls. It was to the point where niggas was like, you gotta get that on camera. And I was like, bro, they literally have not sat down. I got so much footage of this one group of girls. And it was a big girl. She was killing it the whole night. She was the biggest girl in there. She was killing it. They did not sit down. I'm like, they got this bitch lit.
Yeah, it was so good. However, I was standing over there. I was dressed like a mom because at first I was gonna get dressed, but then I'm like, she turned 23, which means it's gonna be a bunch of young people in this crowd, and I don't need no bunch of little boys trying to say nothing to me. So security had asked me, was I her mom? And sometimes, it be situations you get offended by, but honestly, when I turn 40, I probably look very similar to this. And I would have a kid that's 20 at that point. So it's not like that's a far-fetched statement. I'm like, nah. I'm like, I'm her big sister, but...
Right.
Because it's because we just all, the older group, we just kind of all standing right there.
Right.
And it was just most of because people get weird in the club, and y'all drinking and shit. Motherfuckers be weird club, especially niggas. Old ass niggas coming over there like,
right, get y'all old ass.
get y'all old ass on. Get y'all old. I need some pussy. It's motherfucking Father's Day weekend. No one's having a time with y'all.
Right. Fuck out of here.
So I said I want to do a ancestry test online because my mom's family is like real divided, and my dad, I don't know nothing about his side of the family. Like I know my dad, but and of course, you know, I know my mom and stuff like that. But like my mom, I think I know my grandma, but I don't know my mom's grandma. Like, I don't know my grandma's mom, or like either one of those parents or like that. I don't know who my granddad is. I only knew like on my daddy's side. I don't know who my granddad is on my daddy's side because it was just his mom, and he never says who it is, never gives a name of who his dad is or anything. Like I don't know if he don't know.
He might not know.
Yeah, and then it's like my mom. It was like she grew up in a church, but recently she had said something about like witchcraft, and it came up because she said that her mom's family was from the South initially, and it was something, and they moved up here. But she said she stayed over on King Drive. But she said she used to see her doing little stuff like collecting hair from hairbrushes and stuff.
Yeah, she used to be doing stuff.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, so that's her side. Because I'm about to say it's somewhere on somebody's side, somewhere. Somebody knows something about something. Somebody just ain't saying something. But it's like real divided. So it's like, we don't have family reunions.
Yeah, you should definitely do a test because it'll tell you more than just about who your relatives are. So it'll tell you a lot about your actual DNA. So when I log in, it tells me like you're likely to have gap teeth, or you're likely to dislike cilantro, or it'll tell you a lot about your DNA. Some of the shit was wrong, some of it was spot on. Like 90% of that shit was spot on. Like they told me I wouldn't like cilantro, but I love cilantro. But it was other shit they said like you're likely to go bald. You know what I'm saying? You're likely to have a patchy beard. That's what they told me about mine. Like, you got a patchy beard. Other shit. It was a lot of shit. It's dope.
Yeah,
they
it's
give you all
like,
these traits.
because it's like, because I feel like it's a spiritual side that somehow connected to me, whether involving like hoodoo or voodoo, but it's like I can't figure out where it's coming from.
Yeah.
And it's like you try to find a direction of where it's coming from.
They tell you the regions too.
Yeah, that's how like I don't know
how they migrated. Like mine came through. I want to say it was Alabama and Tennessee. I still got family in like Michigan and Memphis and shit like that. But like it'll tell you exactly where your family like came from. So like you might have people in fucking New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? That might be why you so tied to that city. You never know. Your family
like New Orleans
could have came through there.
Because I want to go to New Orleans right now.
I really want to go to New Orleans this summer, but I don't think I'm gonna make it. I am going to the DR though.
What's the name? I think I'm going to New Orleans for my birthday.
What date is your birthday?
The 8th of August.
Okay, that's when I'm going to DR, the 8th through the 10th.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be
winning out there. I gotta film.
I'm gonna be in New Orleans. I think the 8th through what you filming?
A wedding.
Oh,
yeah.
The 8th through the 11th. Well, I might leave this out. The reason why is because the J. Cole concert.
Where's that?
It's the 11th and August here.
Oh, yeah. It is?
As you know, it's the 11th and the 12th, though.
The 11th is a Monday?
It's a Tuesday.
Right. My kids start back school that day.
What?
Yeah.
When they go to CPS start back school,
they start back school the 11th, yeah.
Because now I need to go check.
Yeah, that shit weak as hell. I feel like they just got out. Shit, they finna go back quick as hell.
I mean, I know you got me finna check the calendar.
Like they just got out June 1st, on March 29th or some shit like that. Just got out. I mean, May 29th. That shit trash.
I don't even see the next calendar. They ain't even got the next calendar. Will CPS have a school next year?
Who think they put it out?
They say the school year runs August 24th through the 11th. Right there at school. It's August 24th. Okay. That would have been perfect last year when Amber had got married, because then it would have been after Amber wasn't there, because they started back the week before, which was super annoying. That was like super annoying, because it's like now I gotta be like, hey, baby daddy, can you watch the kid one time? Like, I know I told you I was finished running around, but you know. But yeah, now I wanna find out where that shit come from. And also with something else. I had saved it on TikTok.
I was thinking about this damn. Have you seen that what's name is on Cam Newton right now? 50 Cent baby mama, Daphne Joy.
Okay. I was going to bring that. That's literally what I was going to bring up.
Like
the Asian one, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I was trying to.
That's the one that's on the Diddy tape.
Yeah.
Daphne Joy.
So I'm trying to understand. Okay, so it was a part that I did not watch the full interview, but it was a part that I was confused about. So did you watch the full interview?
I didn't even. I just found out she was on that, like, on my way here.
Okay.
Today. So I heard like snippets on the radio, and she was saying like her business is booming now, and Cam was asking her like, how's business? And she was just saying, as long as a man got a pulse and a heartbeat, I'm good. I can get him. This, that, and the other. Like, she put on a little sexy voice. She got like a little, I hate her voice actually. It's like trying to be sexy type shit. And the whole time I was just thinking about that long ass statement she put on Instagram about how she was a victim in the Diddy situation, and he, that was the worst time of her life, and this video should have never came out and all of that. But it's like, you are super capitalizing off of your abuse, and I don't know how I feel about that. Like, should you be capitalizing off your own if it is abuse? Should you be capitalizing off of it in this kind of way, or is it not abuse? Or are you like a willing participant and it's just the lifestyle you want to live, and now you want to spin it as abuse for like your women audience or something like that? I don't know.
Yeah, because it's like, I don't know, but I know it was a clip, and in the clip it was like Cam Newton was like, well, what are you trying to do, like with the sex, like what is being a sex symbol going to do for you? And she said exactly that, like, be a sex symbol. And it's like, I mean, I didn't know what she was being interviewed for. I think that's what the point that I was getting confused. Yeah. And it's like maybe to get insight on the Diddy situation, or to get insight about how her life has changed since coming out about the whole Diddy thing or whatever like that. But it seems as though she wanted to be an escort, but it was like the woman in the comments was like, she got her whole kid. She never brought up her kid not one time. Why am I bringing up my kid if I'm talking about selling pussy? Right. I don't really find an issue with women that be choosing, like, to be, if you want to be a prostitute, you want to be a stripper, you want to be this and the other. And it's like, I understand that you have kids and all this or whatever, but it's like every person has to do this job. Like, someone's going to do this job. Mm-hmm. And if that's what she wants to choose to do, if that's what works for her, and it seems like it works for her because it seems like she's happy, or whatever, or she likes the money that it comes to, because it's not that it's not that women don't all do the same things with all men for the same thing. It's like she's just doing it on a larger scale. Right, yeah. I honestly don't knock sex work. I think it's a necessary evil. I mean, a lot of people know that shit running my family. Like, my mom was a sex worker. My sister, my grandma's sister. Like, my granddaddy was a pimp. Like, this is real life. So I don't really knock sex work. I understand it as a necessary evil. My problem with her was the narrative that she tried to run after that video came out. I feel like she should have just said nothing when the video came out. Like, don't put a statement out. Yo, OnlyFans going up. She only act like she was a victim because they said Diddy dick little. I think that's what it is. They not saying when niggas got little dicks, you are now a predator. Yeah, your little dick ass is a predator. That's the fucking problem. That was literally the problem. Like, I didn't want everybody to know that I was fucking with your little dickhead. Right. But I don't care that people know I'm fucking men, right, but not you, little dick. Right. You just blew me. Right. This is all blew me. Like, this coming out just blew me, bro. Right. All the baby oil, I guess it was the release of the tape, but it's like, I don't even understand why she had such a problem with the release of the tape. You got an OnlyFans page. I don't know if she getting fucked on her OnlyFans or maybe she didn't feel like it was good content either. It wasn't good content though. It was like blurry. That fucking red light was like. Yeah, she probably felt like it wasn't good content. Like, this isn't even something, and also she's not gonna get paid from it.
Right, fact.
So that's another probably issue when people are not getting paid. Technically at that point you are a victim. It's like you're being exploited. Like granted, like, and I think that people commonly confuse those two, like because it's like if a person is already like they got OnlyFans, they selling pussy. Cool, I selling pussy, which means I'm making a profit. Or I have OnlyFans, which means I'm making a profit. Right. I did not give permission for this video to be shown, or I signed the NDA and we agreed that this wouldn't even be shown.
That's a fact.
And I wouldn't make a profit from it. So
like
now
that.
I'm a victim of this situation because I'm not getting paid and I'm still getting exploded. So this video going around just like my other videos, I'm getting paid for it. But people are now able to see shit that I'm selling for free.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one way to look at it for sure. I didn't think of it that way. I did notice one part of that statement was saying how she was just doing shit because she was in love with Diddy though too. Like, I only did this video because he had my mind warped and I was in love with him. And that's the part I think
she is had mind warped with that little bit as it. That's normally how it goes.
It's money that had her mind warped. It wasn't Diddy. It was the money that had her mind warped, most likely.
Or he really had her warped period because he be whooping hoes ass.
Yeah, he probably was whooping the ass too, but he definitely was cutting her in. He definitely was paying her. That's one thing that he was doing with all their ass was giving them some money. So I don't know if he was manipulating her, mind control, or she just needed her bills paid. Regardless of the fact, I just think it's distasteful how she capitalized. I mean, I don't think it's distasteful how she capitalized off her moment. Like, take your moment. That one moment to change your life. You know what I'm saying? Right now, she probably making the most money she ever made in her life.
Yeah.
And this shit is set up for life, where she won't have to work no more. But I just think the statement.
I mean, if I was her, though, I'd still sue for content being released.
For sure, 100%. I'd sue for revenge porn or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. But I wouldn't have put no statement out of acting like I was just.
Or I would have stated why I really felt the way.
Like, I didn't get paid.
Yeah, I did not get paid.
I think that's what it was come down to. I didn't get paid.
Yeah, I didn't get paid for this.
Because right now, all the conversation is about is money right now. Like, her OnlyFans, they set her shit up with 80% or 800% or some shit like that with 8. Like, she eating right now. She lit right now. So I think that's the only conversation people even having with her is about money. Like, I don't think she care about the rest of that shit. Like, she doing what she want to do right now. Like, she happy. She happy. She doing what she want to do. This really her moment. But I don't know. She cringy to me. She cringy. Her content, everything, her voice, she cringy to me. I don't get the hype, honestly. I really don't.
Yeah.
Is she Asian too?
I think she Asian.
She do look a little Asian, but she might be Hispanic.
I think she is.
Because some Hispanics be looking Asian too.
Yeah, I don't know. Let me look at that video. I know I've seen it. Or Filipino.
Oh yeah, I like Filipinos though. They be sexy.
I was actually in New Orleans on this day a year ago.
Yeah, that shit definitely. I think I'm gonna watch the interview to see.
Yeah, to see it like.
And then I also don't believe.
Right.
I also don't believe. I think 50 should leave. Should exit the conversation too. I don't think he should be talking about his baby mama at all.
She's Filipino. Puerto Rican father. Filipino mama.
Oh wow. Okay. Because it did seem like she was a little Hispanic there.
Yeah.
She got some Hispanic in her. But I think 50 Cent should exit that conversation.
Yeah, he should leave it alone.
You fucked her raw, had a baby with her, like whatever. Just be happy that she got some paper.
Yeah, and then and that's another thing. Like, okay, I understand we got kids. Everybody got kids, and I talk about my kid a lot, and I know that you talk about their kid a lot. But it's okay also not to talk about your kid.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, like my life is still my life.
Leave your kid out of it. Actually.
Yeah, and it's like, but I'm just saying, like, overall, like, people act like when you become a mother, that's just your identity. And it's like, I was actually I mean, in my situation, I was a mother before I was anything. So I'm about to say, but that's not everybody's situation. A lot of people, they have created their identities before they became mothers. Or it's me and they created their identities before they became father. Everybody didn't become parents young as hell like a lot of us did. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us did and a lot of us didn't. You know, so some people wasn't parents at 19 and 20 years old before they knew who they were. They had already had somebody else to raise. Right. And some people that wait to their 30s where they spent their 20s identifying themselves, figuring out what they want to do, like figuring out their careers. So they do have other things to talk about other than the fact that I have a child.
Right.
So
that is a fact.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, I have children, but like that's not the point of me.
Too.
Yeah. And I think that's also because that was a part of the conversation that we had in the shop. And I had said that I had never lived with a man. And I don't think that people understand the sacrifice that comes with having children sometimes. And since I did decide to have a child, and I did decide to have a child out of wedlock, I do consider at this point to not ever make the household uncomfortable when she didn't have to be here at the end of the day. And it's like, sometimes people are like, I mean, but it's your life. And it'll be my life again once I be about to be 12 years old next week. Mm-hmm. In 6 more years, she's going to be 18 years old going off to college. Mm-hmm. And it's like, I can wait that time because 6 years fly past in no time. Yeah. 6 years, I won't even be 4 years old. Yeah. And it's like, I can also at that time, I can explore dating more or, you know, consider living with somebody or, you know, have more time to spend with somebody instead of doing it at this point in time where my child is in a very vital stage of her life. Mm-hmm. And I don't want to alter her life at this point. Yeah. Like, I want her to have as much comfort and as freedom in the household and be like, well, you're not going to find them anyway. Then I don't find one. But I found the one I needed to have a motherfucking kid with, and that should be enough. Like, sometimes one thing I noticed about that was making me extremely miserable was thinking my life was supposed to be different than what my life is.
Exactly. That'll have you miserable.
Yeah, like thinking I need to go and find a man to live with and go take care of me. I need to be married by tomorrow. I can't keep doing this. I can't keep going through the... Like, okay, if you feel completely unsafe, then you can't keep going through the cycle. But I don't need to have more kids. I don't need to have a man that I split bills with. I don't need to have a man that pay all my bills. I don't need to have a man that sleeps in my house every day. That doesn't identify me. But what I do need to do is take care of the kid that I had that came out my damn uterus. Right. That's what I need to do. That's the need. Take care of myself, take care of her. Whatever else comes, it comes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You can't, it's like people drive themselves crazy creating like a life that ain't your life.
You don't know. You will never know.
And you ain't even take care of the life you already got.
Exactly. It causes you to neglect the life you have.
Yeah.
Right? And it causes your shit to be worse because you're thinking the grass is greener or it would have been green.
Like, I'm already very like...
All that what if shit, that shit, trust me, I've been there.
Like, I don't want to say like I'm a bare minimum person sometimes. I'm but not bare minimum, but I'm very chill, if that makes sense. So I'm already like, I'm not a super mommy. Like, I'm not a super mommy. Like, I'm cutting your sandwiches into dinosaurs and stuff like that. Like, I'm not one of those. I'm part of the PTA meetings and stuff. Like my baby ass called me, asked me for something, I can do it. You know, we kick it, we can watch movies, we can talk, we can laugh. Like, I feel like I'm just like I also sometimes don't be wanting to add more on my plate. Mm-hmm. And like, yeah.
This shit ain't about
gotta do it. That's I'm like, please, y'all don't know the half of it. Mm-hmm. Like,
that was my plan to be single till I was 40 because I ain't want to make my kids uncomfortable no more. I was like, man, I forced them to live in this house with this woman for 5 years, and she wasn't a bad person, but my son and her son didn't get along. You know what I'm saying? So I know my son was uncomfortable. Journey loved her to death, but me and her fought all the damn time too. So like, I know my kids picked up on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, I know I be tweaking with niggas sometimes. Yeah, I know I do.
Yeah.
Like, I know I do. Like, I don't know. I haven't really tweaked with a man like for real, maybe over a year, right? Like, but maybe coming up on the year when that like picnic situation happened. Mm-hmm. It was coming up on the year like that. But like, I didn't really see me like tweaking with nobody. Like,
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, I kind of like being a calm. I think because Ivy's a worrier, and it's like I noticed the thing. Like, I think she thinks too much or worry too much. So it's like I also don't want my kid to be worried about her mom because.
About how you feeling about
that? Because I like the wrong niggas. Yeah. When I could just.
And she know that if you going through it with a nigga, it's gonna impact y'all relationship and how y'all interact.
Yeah, because I'm going like as much as people like you separate too, it's still like. When relationships emotionally affect you, it emotionally affects everything. It affects, you know, how you working, how you parent, how you being a friend and stuff like that. Because, you know, you can't see it all the time. You feel like you're acting normal. But as soon as people are able to pick up, like, What's going on with you? What's what?
They know. People know.
Yeah.
People can tell. That shit get totally different.
Yeah, it does.
That shit get totally different.
What have we learned today? Apparently, we learned to use condoms.
I'm probably.